پسورد دارم. پسورد.
Dude, your mom is very intelligent. What does she think could be happen?
احترام.
What does she think could be happening right now to me? Does she think that this?
داره استریمش که قطع و بس میشه، فکر کنید دارن حمله میکنن. Yeah, 100%.
She's yeah.
Yeah, she's her team and
We're
all that,
live.
they
We're
do
live. Be
lives
careful.
on
Be
Farsi.
careful. We're live.
Okay. Oh yeah. You gotta tell me. You gotta.
Oh my God. Be careful.
Almost said something.
Yeah, that's why I stopped you. Thank God.
Thank you.
Now it's not even showing live. I already went live. Yeah, I'm back. I don't see me back. Mom, see, my mother doesn't know nothing about what we're doing, and she thinks that something bad's gonna happen. My mother, she has no idea about tech. She has no idea about anything. But you know what I mean? That's mom.
Can't blame her, dude.
No, I can't blame her. But she has no idea what she's talking about. That's the thing. None. Yeah, I can't refresh the chat though. Here we go. I just got it. We may have to reset the router. If this happens again, we're gonna be gone for like 5 minutes because we have to reset the router. We got to get the IP changed. They said, "Don't worry, mom." Mrs. Soriano says, "Don't worry, mom."
چی شد الان این استریم قطع شد، دارن به ما حمله میکنن. حالا تو اومدی عذرخواهی کردی، گفتی عذرخواهی که نکردی، گفتی گوگیشه گرفتیم، ما گفتی فارسی صحبت کن. ببین دوست عزیز، این استریم برای مردم ایرانه. من اینجا نشستم، هر چیز مهمی باشه من و حتی خانواده‌ام ما مستقیم میایم اینو براتون میگیم. خب نمیتونم 24 ساعت فارسی کنم چون ما میخوایم صدای مردم ایران برسه به خارج. این کل میشن ماه، همه کل دنیا بدونن. خب و برای مردم فارسی من هر 30 دقیقه یا 20 دقیقه بار یا حتی 10 دقیقه بار یا هر خبری بشه من مستقیم میام فارسی صحبت میکنم. امروز هم بندر عباس زدن، من اصلا 30 دقیقه فقط فارسی صحبت کردم. خلاصه
I'm not seeing another email from Tusi. I gotta figure out how to get the app on the phone.
من نوکرتم و فوش نده همین.
Order placed. I have them on YouTube on here. Manage. See perks.
من نوکرتم. اوکی دیگه بسته، من بخشیدم.
I have. It's working on my computer for Tusi, but I can't get the app to work.
سپر کار درست. من نوکرتونم بچه، خدای خجالت هم میدی. با من کاری نمیکنم، من فقط اینجا نشستم دارم به خدا کامنتاتون رو میخونم. اینجا اعصابم بعضی وقتا خیلی خیلی خورد میشه چیزایی که میبینم. یکی الان نوشتش اینترنت رو حداقل بس کنیم بزنین کارمون کاسبیمون رو انجام بدیم. به خدا درک میکنم، به خدا درک میکنم. این دیگه نون از دهن مردم گرفتین، هم زدین شوهراشون و پسراشون و دختراشون و هر چیزی بوده زدین کشتین و اینترنتشون هم میگین نمیزنین تو لحظه. ببخشید ها حروم زادا بس دیگه.
It might take time because I just ordered it. It might take time for it to process through his system for me to get the email. That might be what it is. For Tusi. It might be just too quick because it's going through the system for a password reset. The main thing is I have them on my computer and on the TV. The phone is I'm not too worried about, so I'm not gonna focus on that. But if you aren't familiar, and I'm sure many of you are, don't forget about Tusi. Let's see if he's going live. I don't think he is. He's got to be resting. Yeah. He streamed 7 hours ago. So he'll probably he's probably up and monitoring things. And if anything happens,
وحید هم هست تو چت بچه. وحید
he'll go live.
بیشتر از من تازه جواب میده. یعنی وحید خیلی بیشتر از من جواب میده. یعنی واقعا دست در نکنه وحید.
Let's get back to this stuff now. And I apologize, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. If we get slammed again, I'm unplugging the router and we're gonna reset.
Yeah.
You see him every day? Really? Well, tell him that I send my love to him and his wife and family and my blessings and prayers to his father in Tehran and to keep up the great work. And we welcome him here if he decides to live in the Sunshine State. Even though he should come to New York and check out New York State. Don't think about the city. Come to New York State. It's beautiful up here. There's a lot of beautiful places in New York. But it might be way too cold for him. Don't come at this time of the year. You got to wait till summer. It's not nice now. It's freezing. It's not a deal. It's a demand. Take it or leave it. That's where we're at. That's pretty much where we're at. Take it or leave it. There's really no other alternative here. It's a take it or leave it moment. The president is giving it one last shot, in my opinion. It's take it or leave it. Bill, do you think it will happen tonight? No.
Bill, I got some underground reports for you. It's pretty. It's not on a good note, but I think it's important if you would like to read it.
Mom, what happened?
My charger for my phone?
The charger by the phone for the phone is by the toaster in the kitchen.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. Let me see what you just put. I'm not going to read this. You don't want me to read this, do you?
Well, I mean, it's up to you, man. We're trying to get their voice out. It's up to you. It is pretty on a bad note, but we can read
Where
it
did
if
that
you'd
come?
like.
Where did this come from? Can you say?
Underground reports. It's verified.
I'm going to read it then.
Yep.
Body bags, officially referred to as corpse covers, are not ordinary or routinely used items. The large-scale procurement and stockpiling of such equipment cannot be justified under normal circumstances and typically indicates prior anticipation of mass casualties. Available evidence suggests that the bulk preparation of body bags was not a response to a sudden or unforeseen incident, but rather the result of advanced planning. This level of logistical readiness clearly demonstrates that the responsible authorities had anticipated a major human catastrophe and prepared for its consequences in advance. Therefore, this event cannot be described as an accidental or momentary tragedy. The existence of such preparations constitutes an implicit admission of pre-designed scenario for large-scale killing and the management of its aftermath, one of which the responsibility lies with the repressive structure and mercenary forces of the Islamic Republic. These facts once again indicate that human lives were not lost due to chance or misfortune, but as the outcome of deliberate, systematic decisions and planning. Okay, but we've heard about that kind of stuff here in the United States with FEMA.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say this, looking at what's the past history and recent memory in Iran, I mean, wasn't it just a few years ago where 3,000 or 5,000 people lost their lives?
Yeah.
And based on the collapse of the economy and everything else is going on in Iran, did they not think that maybe something big was going to happen in the country and the people were going to revolt? Whether it was for whatever reasons, let's just say the economy, that they would say that there could be an uprising in our country and we might have to mass slaughter them.
Yeah.
Wasn't it said that Khomeini or whatever his name is, because I get them confused. Khomeini told them to shoot to kill. Didn't he give out that order? Is that confirmed? That
Yeah, there was some inside reports. Somebody went and reported. The official source went and told one of the news media. I think it was either Fox that got this or Axios or one of those really reliable ones got news that this was a direct order from Khamenei to kill them.
So, I mean, that goes without saying. They're more than capable of doing it. They've done it in the past.
Bilito,
Oh, no. What is it, Mom?
can you charge my phone? I can find it.
All right, I'll be there in a second. So that's why I say when they say go to these locations, these underground shelters or whatever they're telling people to go to, they're gonna be providing not just shelter but supplies. I don't trust that shit for nothing at all.
I don't trust it at all, man.
At
I would
all.
not go there if it was me. No.
I mean, like I said, say you have, God forbid, 1,000 people, or whatever the number is, and they say, you know what, screw this, we're going to use this as propaganda,
A trap.
like a trap, and we're going to eliminate the people in the shelter and say the U.S. or Israel did it. It's,
Dude, we've seen this in history, bro. This is just nothing but showers again. This is the same showers that those poor Jewish people would put in. This is the same thing. And we can't know this for sure because nothing has happened, but you can't trust a regime that operates like this to give you shelter. It's just impossible. It's just impossible. All they care about is their image, how they look to the outside, and how many victim cards they can play. And they played that just anybody can see it. But they're relying on the short attention span and the current way that internet operates. People just open up one thing and they're just lucky that they operate like that. They hope that this is the thing they see. You know?
I mean, I would, if I was to do, because like I said, you know more, you're Iranian. We have a lot of people here that are our friends from Iran. And there are some here that are from Iran that are for the regime. I don't know. I'm not there. I'm not on the ground. And this would be a very hard thing to assess. But if there's 90 plus million people that live in Iran, how much do you think are for regime change? A percentage. Let's say 10 million is 10%. Let's just say. Or 9 million is 10% of the population that support the regime. Do you think the other 90% are against the regime right now? You think it's 9 million people that support the regime right now?
I think it's a very low amount. I think the numbers of the people supporting the regime might have been higher slightly before all of this, but it really opened their eyes once they started getting called that their cousin, nephews, uncles, and aunts who just had slightly different ideological beliefs to them have been shot or hurt just because they went to the street. And Iran is not even talking about that these people got shot for this reason. No, they said that these were Mossad agents.
Right.
These were spies and all of this. And once people see that, they have to make a correlation. We're talking about a country that is absolutely cut off from internet, social media, and any reliable news. So yes, the chances of people, being lied to and being fed bullshit because they don't know better could be up to 10%, 15%, whatever it is. But there is a point where I don't doubt the intelligence of an average Iranian. And I expect them to just add 1 + 1. They're killing our people. They just killed one of my family members, and I've grown up with that person. I know their belief. I know that they're different to me, but no way they're a Mossad agent. No way they did that. And I think they're waking up.
I will use not a direct analogy, but I can tell you from experience, regardless of what people say about 9/11, whatever the cause, who was responsible, all that. I'm putting all that to the side. And there's millions of people that live in New York. Almost every one of us either knew someone or directly, like personally, knew someone that were either injured or died in the towers, or knew someone that lost someone. Follow me?
Yeah.
And when that word spread, I never saw New York City come together as a city that was, it was a proud moment to be a New Yorker, because everyone from every corner, from everywhere, all came together to try to help. It was a beautiful thing in such a tragic situation. I was so proud to be a New Yorker at that moment. Now, did it last? Not too long. But for that few months when that happened, it was amazing how everyone from all walks of life wanted to come down to the city to help, because I was one of them. They turned us back. And in a way, I'm glad they turned us back, as if you hear all the people who died and suffered from all kinds of physical ailments. And I don't even want to get into that, but it was horrific. But it was an amazing moment at such a tragic time how the city came together. I was never so proud to be a New Yorker than at that moment. I'm telling you. So I can imagine in Iran, like you said, there may have been people that may, been for the regime or been moderate or whatever. But then when they find out that a relative or a friend or someone they knew or someone that they know lost somebody, that affects people.
Yeah.
And that can definitely sway a person's opinion on how they view things. That's just the reality of the situation. So yeah, I'm sure there are people that said, okay, this was crossing the line. They killed our people. And they're trying to say it's this, that, or this. We know what happened. We know the truth. You can't lie to the people. The people know. They know what's going on.
All this is damage control. This is the largest damage control campaign that we've probably seen in Cuban history.
I was working that day.
I know you were working that day. I've told the story. So yeah, and look, who, not in the Middle East, who memorialized the people of 9/11? The people in Iran.
Yeah.
The people in Iran lit candles and that is people. I'm getting the chills. People don't realize that. In other countries, they were celebrating and cheering. In Iran, they were praying for the people lost, and they were having memorials and candle vigils for the people that were lost. What does that tell you? And we see all the rhetoric: death to America, death to Israel. But we don't see that. We don't see that part. When that happened, they were there praying for us. What does that say?
Yeah.
I mean, that says it all to me. And those are the people of Iran. They're good people. It's like in a lot of instances, civilians are caught in the middle of the politics of governments. You know what I mean? But the people themselves, they just want to live prosperous, peaceful, productive lives for not just from themselves, but for their children. They want to grow up in an environment of safety, freedom, everything that we value. And yes, there are things that in this country that are corruptible. That it can corrupt a person. It can be negative. But those are the things, those are about choices and how you're taught moral principles, not to do certain things. That's all about the upbringing by parents for their children. Life experiences. Sometimes we make bad mistakes in life and we learn from them and we move on. But that's what it is for the Iranian people, the freedom to give them that and not have this oppressive regime that has been so cruel for so long. These people want freedom. They're fed up like anything else. When we vote here in this country, when we don't like the direction of where this country is going, what do? We vote for somebody that we want change. And the President Trump represented that change that people wanted. They wanted not your typical politician. They wanted a person from a business background. I'm saying everything here generalized. But even here, we have that process. Whether people want to say it's rigged or not, that's a whole different situation. But we have a process here. When we don't like the way things are going, we vote them out and we vote somebody else in. That's the process. They don't have that process. They don't have that ability. They're stuck with it. They don't have a choice. That's the bottom line. They don't have a choice. I don't know. I don't know how another way to put this. You know what I mean? I mean, my God, 47
Freedom
years.
is a right, not a privilege. This is what people need to keep at the front of their mind. This is what we're fighting for.
I mean, my God. Yes. I mean, again, look at the amazing ancient Persian history of art, culture, science, everything. I mean, you're talking about one of the greatest civilizations ever to be on this planet. Bottom line, you may not agree with that, but when you go back in time and you look, Do your research. Look at the history of Persia. I mean, it is something I want to personally experience. Like I told you before, I want to go to the ancient sites and connect to that. I want to experience that, the culture, the people, the history. You know what I mean, Seth?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I want to see, not just a piece of history. I want to see Persia as a whole, from beginning and God willing, a new peaceful future for them. And like anything else, even here in our country, 250 years, I mean, we've had our moments of crisis, some, quite severe in nature. But that's the democracy, trying to strive for democracy, for the freedoms and everything else. And you guys are going to have to deal with that for years to come. It's going to take time to establish that, because you're going to have factions that are not going to want it, and they're going to do everything they can to undermine democracy. You know that. It's happening right now.
Also,
it's happening now before it even
on-
happens.
Yeah. Bill, we're on Dokon too.
Hmm?
That's just pizza index. It's
Spiking?
heavily.
And
Yeah,
this
heavily.
is,
It's on Dokon
look,
too.
what I'm saying is just my opinion. You understand? This is just my opinion. And opinions are like assholes. We all have one. Bottom line. I hate to say it. That's just the way it is. That's my opinion. And that's the way I feel about things. So, take that for what it's worth. But I can't imagine what it's like to be an Iranian right now. And I know there are people out there, like I said, there's probably 10 million of you that support the regime. I understand. I get it. And I don't want to see you suffer. That if you're an innocent civilian who supports the regime, I don't want to see you suffer either. Who wants to see innocent people suffer? Regardless of what
We
side.
probably do. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying I get your point, but those exact same people probably want the other party to suffer.
I
That's all. It's
but that
just-
happens
as
in-
an Iranian.
ask an American in this country with politics.
Yeah.
I don't want to see them die. We might have disagreements, and people are very passionate, and they get all worked up, and they get angry and frustrated. I get it. That's a human condition. But do I want to see other people die?
Even children.
Really? Like, I want them dead? Like what's going on now? Dead? Because they oppose us? They're uprising? They're doing their stuff in the streets? They're not armed. Oh, yeah, okay. Now they may get to the level because of the presence on the streets with their Molotov cocktails or stones. I saw dumpsters dropping stones in the streets so people could throw back at the fucking security forces. What else do they have? They're being shot at. You know what I mean? My God. And you saw it. They weren't going in the stores to loot the stores. They were taking the food and dumping it on the streets. They could have took it home. They need the food. No, they didn't want them to get it. It's so disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And like I said, people may not be old enough to realize what happened during World War II and the massacre, the slaughter. This is, oh my God, this is World War II-ish what's going on in Iran.
This is the two planes hit the entire.
Ma, please. Yes, Ma, we're not talking about that. Oh my gosh. I mean, if you look at history on the scale, and remember, what were the 2 nights? The 13th, 14th, 12th, 13th? 30,000 people were killed in 2 nights? By some estimates? I mean, what the hell, dude? What the hell? That could fill a stadium here. I can't even imagine if I go to a game and I'm seeing, or not even a concert, because that's like 15,000 people. Or twice, if I go to a concert indoor, I'm saying, and it's going to hit my mind, I know it. All these people in here, fill it up twice. That's how many people died in 2 nights in Iran. It's definitely going to affect me. I know I'm going to think about that while I sit there. And that's now. And that's 30,000, where the number's probably at least double that. It could be 60, 80,000. We don't even know.
They weren't using non-lethal weapons or stuff that happened to hit an artery. No, we've seen their ammunition. We've seen their bullets. We know what they use. We've seen the images. We've seen people with hospital equipment attached to their body with a bullet hole across their forehead, which doesn't make sense at all. We've seen body bags even move. Reports of them putting people in body bags alive. We've heard people being locked in hospitals and just doors closed and just letting them die.
Look.
Personally, I don't think it's even 80,000. It's way more. Way more. We're hearing way more.
Could you imagine in the United States, because they're using our ICE stuff that's going on here for their own propaganda? Could you imagine if United States National Guard or any other, whether it's state, federal, local, was dealing with protesters on the street, and trust me, it gets fucking ugly. If you want to talk about Molotov cocktails, there are some instances where they burn cities, literally towns, cities during protests. Do we see 30,000 people being killed to suppress them? Do we see tear gas and water cannons and rubber bullets being used? They're using live fucking munition on their people. And yes, sadly, sometimes people do die. Sadly. But not in the comparison of numbers that we're seeing what's going on in Iran. Don't compare.
Oh, the slaughter.
Yeah, don't compare by using the propaganda from what's going on in this country and saying, look what's going on over there. Oh, so you're trying to compare our protest to what you did to your people? Are you insane? Give me a break. I say to them, Kas cash to those fuckers. That's what I say. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
You just put an A instead of O, Koskish, but yeah.
Koskesh to those fuckers.
دوستان عزیز که تو چت هستین لطفا اطلاعات شخصیتون رو روی چت ننویسین، یعنی هیچ، حواستون خیلی جمع باشه، این خیلی وقتای سنسیتیوی هستش. این هنوزادا میتونن تو چت بشینن و شروع کنن اسما رو بنویسن. دیدیم چندتاشون هم اومدن گفتن
Sep, I'll be right back.
میبریم و yeah. Guys, these are horrible times, but we're just waiting on something. And I'm sure a lot of Iranians are tired of waiting. It's sleepless nights. Someone was saying they've smoked so many cigarettes that they can't even count it anymore. Dude, same. I've lowered my life expectancy at least by 20 years. The amount of cigarettes I've been smoking, it's crazy. It's crazy. I can't even. What else do I do, man? What else do I do? I'm stressed. I'm worried. "21 gun salute from Mexico." Salute back to you, brother. Yeah. What do you guys think is gonna? Do you guys think it's happening tonight? Do you think it's happening within the next few days? I'd like to hear some of your comments.
I didn't say that to the Iranian people. I'm saying to those people.
No, not to the Iranian people. You said it's IRCC.
Yeah, to the people that are killing all those people. It's just, they can, I don't know what even that word means, but Sep told me that's a really bad word to use.
It means that somebody that whores out their family.
Ooh, I didn't think I would go that low. I didn't know what the word meant. Oh my God, that's a little too harsh. Oh my God.
It's good. For the Persian,
Is that a Persian way of saying something? Oh my God.
They're deserving of more, man. They're deserving of, they're killers and murderers. You know.
Oh
it's
my
not
God.
beneath
I didn't know I was saying something that brash and vulgar. But I guess that's kind of a Persian saying, right?
Yeah, it is a Persian saying. There's a lot of them that are like that have a meaning.
I told you by the toaster, ma.
Yeah, but this is like.
I'll be back again.
Yeah, please.
Look at the airspace. It seems to be clearing. Let's check. Yeah, the airspace looks pretty empty over Iran. I mean, the lower part of Iran looks absolutely deserted. Nothing there. And then to the right, sorry, to the left of the border of Iran and Iraq, we're still seeing movement coming in from the top towards Turkey. And some flights are to Doha. We're seeing 2 flights leaving through Iran. They're both from Dubai. We saw 2 flights that were delayed by 2 hours from Turkey land in Tehran a few minutes ago. And yeah, and then we have a bunch of other flights throughout Iran that are just passing by. Most of them are Arab country airlines, UAE, and such and such. There's one Romanian flight from Bucharest to Phuket. He said, fuck it, I'm going through. All right. Let's see if we can see anything in the Persian Gulf. Persian Gulf looks busy, as always. I'm going to put my military filter on, see if I can see anything. Absolutely no visible military presence in the Persian Gulf or anywhere nearby. Matter of fact, we're not seeing any. We're seeing one Boeing C-17A Globemaster en route to Middle East. That's currently above Greece. I think it's close to Thessaloniki, and it is close to the island of Limerinia, close to Thassos. And yeah, that's all we're seeing that's en route. I can check for more to see if there's anything else that's coming over.
I'm looking too. I'm scouring too. Oh, they just came out with something else.
It's a very poetic language, very.
Okay, nothing new coming in from some other sources. I'm going to keep looking. What time is it in Iran now? Alexa, what time is it in Tehran, Iran?
It's 2:54 a.m. in Tehran.
It's almost 3, dude. I'm not saying nothing's going to happen, but to me, it's highly unlikely anything's going to happen tonight. Highly unlikely. But that doesn't mean I'm just saying I don't think anything's going down tonight. Yeah, they're still coming in. It's got to be Turkey, UAE, Qatar. The planes coming in. UAE. Look at this. It's so typical. Turkey, UAE, Qatar, UAE, Turkey. I don't know who that is. UAE, Oman? Yep. Is it? Yep. Oman. You can see who the typical airlines are that fly over this at this time. UAE, Turkey. What is ETD? That's UAE too. So almost all the flights are either Qatar, UAE, and Turkey, like I said. Almost every flight. They're the only ones.
Bill, I'm going to send you something. Look at this in another window. I hope this is not true.
Well, I hope it's not true, whatever you're sending me. Oh, they're all lining up, bro, to come up. They are lining up. They are just lining up now to come up into eastern Iraq. Look at that. Look at that air traffic about to come through. I don't see anything happening tonight. Unless those planes all of a sudden started to divert to the west, because they're not going to go into to Iraq. They're going to stay away. Because if we were to rewind during the 12-day, they didn't go anywhere near that area. They all diverted to the west, and up there they diverted to the east in Turkey. They all started to go across. You could see the flow. Look at this flow coming down. And it's coming from the south. So there's a lot of air traffic out there. A lot. I honestly don't think at 3 a.m. local time, I don't see anything going on tonight. My opinion. Don't. Oh, let me check what you sent. That's just, my opinion. Oh shit. We can't talk about that. Not until we know.
There's like 40 reports of it.
Really?
Just search it on Twitter. It's been going on for the past hour. I actually heard it 2 hours ago.
If it happened 2 hours ago, we would have known about it now. Definitely would have known about it now. I'm not buying it. Because it takes time. And I don't even think the carrier's where they saying it is on that image. I heard somebody say that earlier. There's an image there, too, associated with it. But that could be an old... I'm not trusting that at all. We have to wait.
Trust that. You can't know. We don't know. We just...
Yeah, we'll leave that one alone. So I'll just say it. There's chatter, and somebody mentioned this in chat earlier. And a matter of fact, I'm not even going to bring it up because I don't want to say anything that relates to our military. I'm not going with it.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what they would want us to do here. You know what I'm saying? They would want us to say something like that. I'm not going to say what they want us to say. It's a lot of...
Tusi.
What? What happened with Tusi? He's going live?
So look at Tusi.
Look at Tusi? What's going on with Tusi? He's going live?
Breaking, Trump deploys B-52 bombers towards Iran. Putin abandons Khamenei RGC. That's in 30 minutes. We just have to wait and see what that's about.
Oh, yeah, he's going live. You see, if he's going live at this time of night, that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't do that normally at this time of night. He doesn't. If he's going on live, he's got something to break. I said that. If he goes live, it's going to be important. And Tusi's got people, he's got his contacts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You guys can go to, he didn't say anything yet.
It's right here.
Go to the channel, read the title of his upcoming live.
It's right here.
Check it out yourself. Yeah.
It's right here. Trump deploys B-52 bombers toward Iran. Putin abandons. He's got to fix his title. If anybody knows Tusi personally, can you tell him before he goes live that he's got to fix his title? Putin abandons. He's got to put abandons. Khamenei's IRGC. If you know him, just tell him. Tell Tusi to fix his title. Just tell him. If somebody knows Tusi, just let him know. I saw somebody said that in here that they know him. So if you know him, tell him to fix his title before he goes live. No, it's not important. He's presenting yesterday's news about B-52s as if something that just happened. Okay. Well, I still want to see what Tusi has to say. Because it could just be... There is other rumors going on. But like I said, I'm not going to do anything that jeopardizes anything or anyone. Nothing new. I'm seeing the same thing that the Qatari leader left. They're still putting that out. But they're just resharing news that is regurgitated already.
Oh, and the second we mention it, somehow news. Okay, all right.
Yeah, we can't. You know what I mean? There's some sketchy shit going on right now. I'm looking at a lot. They're regurgitating the news from earlier today. There's really no updates. You saw what Lindsay said earlier, but you know, Lindsay likes to talk. He has to be careful too, not to put too much stuff out there. What's the Pizza Watch looking like? I'm just
Let me
curious.
check. It's on Bilcon 2 still, and even more places are getting busy. Papa John's is about to get busier than it usually is. I mean, it's kind of off the charts right now.
I'm gonna go check in a second. I gotta see. And folks, I don't like, I'm not gonna. If anybody, any points, go watch Tusi and then come back later when he's done, and let us know if there was any major talking points that he brought up. You know what I mean? Any topics. Let's see. I'm looking at N12. It's got to be translated. I'm not seeing anything on N12. I'll keep it up though. I'll tell you one thing, that Red Bull got me amped.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let me see if I have one. Might as well.
Huh. What is this? Okay, I'm not going to play that. Qatari Prime Minister met Islamic Republic National Security Leader in Tehran. One could assess that this shows each party's last-ditch effort to negotiate before strikes inevitably hit Tehran. The others, they're just regurgitating. I'm telling you, it's the same old. There's nothing new that I'm seeing. We're just going to have to be patient. I wonder if that was even true with the Bush-Trump dinner. That was out there. I'm not buying that at all.
دوستان عزیز اطلاعات شخصیتون رو لطفا توی چت ننویسین. تا جایی که میتونین حواستون رو جمع کنین. و وحید اون یارو چرا الان میوت شد؟ این یاسین دوستمون ازم پرسید دستگیری چیزیتون نشد؟ بعد آقای براین چیزی گفتم.
You know, I just want to put this up on the screen because you might want to just see what happened in the past. And Nufti is posting this as a reminder. I'm just going to show you. This was from April 19th, 2025. And they were even people thinking back then that the president was going to sell them out and all that, and negotiations with Iran. See this?
کسی به تذکر نداد گفت جاوید شاه چرا؟
So the same
Sure.
thing that happened a year ago, over a year ago, or not even over a year ago, it's kind of like it's same kind of thing is going on right now, and we all know what happened in June. So again, don't think that there's a deal. It's solid. It's gonna. I don't think there is a deal. Just wanted to put that up because we got to remember what's happened in the past.
نه عزیزم میتونی بگی جاوید شاه مشکلی نداره. مگه ما جمهوری اسلامی بیایم شعار تو رو از دهنت بگیم؟ هرچی دلت میخوای بگی فقط امیکی نگو. هم رژیمی هم الان یه ذره نه نمیذاریم. اختلال ذهنی احتیاط ایجاد. من نمیدونم مثلا اختلال ذهنی یعنی چی. من این کلمه رو نمیفهمم یعنی چی. شعار ملت من میلیون نفر دارن میگن جاوید شاه. ولی ما بیایم بگیم نگین چون یکی خوشش نمیاد.
Let's not forget too what the president put out earlier today, reposting. Look at the language he used. Who do you think is holding the cards by saying something like he said? I'm going to share it for you in a second. From True Social. I got to go back. Unless it was removed. Okay, right here. This is from Truth Social. 6 hours ago. Okay? He put that video that Tusi showed earlier in Tehran with all those on those bikes being scattered to different locations. Remember that? If you were watching Tusi?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
he reposted it, shared it, the video, and the IRGC are in panic mode, fully shitting their pants. And the president reposted that video.
That's crazy that he would repost that after the explosions today. That's all I'm going to say. It's kind of crazy.
And before this talk about negotiations.
Yeah.
Does that sound like a guy who's really worried about making a deal? Like, he sounds like he's got the cards and he knows it.
But here's the thing, Bill. I don't want to say something.
No, go ahead. No,
might
no.
not be true, but Israel came out and said we didn't do the explosions, right? The explosions were not us. Iran came out and said there were gas leaks, right? President Trump, on the other hand, comes on True Social and says these fuckers are shitting their pants. So.
Well, okay, but wait. It may not be connected to that. It might be like, look at them. They're scrambling, like they're panicking, like they're trying to. They look like they're in chaos. It looks like they're paranoid, that they're worried. He's seeing that video.
نمیدونم شرمنده. ببخشید. اشتباهی بود فکر کنم.
And I just read it the way it was on the post. I'm not like.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. But I'll
Who
be
knows?
honest.
Who knows? Who genuinely knows? It's Trumpology, man.
I can't find anything new. Things are super quiet. And look, it's after, what is it, going on 3:15 now in Iran? Something like that? It's getting late. One of the explosions was a drone strike. That's what Cyberfunk is saying. Alexa, what time is it in Tehran?
It's 3:12 a.m. in Tehran.
Dude, it's 3:12. I mean, really? Where's daylight? It's not too far away. The sun will be rising soon. And there it is, the line. I mean, come on. Look at it. There's the line. The sun is coming soon. I mean, really? Look where the sun is. The sun's starting to rise right here. You think they're going to launch now? The window's very small. I don't see it. Don't think so. Not at all. I'm just saying. The Poseidon is out there in the Med. I mean, I'm just saying. Susi goes live in 15 minutes.
یکی جواب بده بچه ها، جواب منو بدین. امشب قرار حمله کنن، نمیدونیم رامان جان، واقعا نمیدونیم، معلوم نیست، چیزی نگفتن که قراره حمله کنن. اینو میتونم بهت بگم، ولی ما فقط داریم منو کلا نگاه میکنیم. هوا خلوت شد، دوست از ما میتونیم بهت بگیم.
I'm gonna check something else. It's really quiet, dude. Really quiet. Really quiet. I think we're gonna go through a whole bunch of stuff again all over tomorrow. One hour ago, southern Lebanon is getting blasted right now. 1 hour ago, Netanyahu set to visit the White House in 2 weeks. Daily Iran News is saying the U.S. is ready to attack Iran. It may or may not do it, but they're ready. And don't forget, in less than 15 minutes, Tusi's going live. Just saying. Tusi is going live.
The Poseidon is next to Israel right now.
Yeah, it's in the Mediterranean. So Tusi's going live in less than 15 minutes. And I'm a member now. Haha. I'm just saying, Sep, I'm a member. Maybe like I said, one day, because you're gonna. I don't want to say that because I don't want to put you on the spot where you're gonna go. Are you planning to go anywhere near Tehran when you go back home?
Of course, I'm from Tehran. I'm Tehrani.
So we going to Tusi's pub? Are we gonna go to Tusi's pub?
Of course,
Okay.
man. Of course, I'm supporting every business, everything that helps the economy.
Okay, we're going to Tusi's pub then.
Well, I think that's going to be the one place that I'm going to have faith in drinking any alcohol. That's the one place.
Oh my God!
Feel okay drinking any alcohol. Genuinely. Also, I've never been to a British pub.
All I know is it better not be warm. It better not be warm. I like my stuff refrigerated. I like a cold wheat beer. You know, I'm not into that warm beer thing. Just saying.
Oh yeah, and I live in Austria, so I'm gonna be harsh on the beer if it's not good, man. I'm expecting some good beer.
Dude, gotta have it. Gotta have that wheat or Belgian ale. You know, the IPAs are definitely gonna have to be happening. But I guess that could
Oh
be,
yeah.
you know, I'm just saying. Dokkan 2. Yeah, you're right. They're all pretty high right now. Most of them. Pentagon Pizza, but 152. We're on Dokkan 2. Oh my. Just saying. We're on Dokkan 2. Great, now I want a beer. How did you know I drank the Blue Moon? I must have said it. Sep's Bar and Grill. What's up, Eric?
Sparring girl. I'd probably make a Detroit pizza place. That's what I would do.
Yeah, Cyberfunk says, if there are some Chinese ships, I don't think Israel wants to get them involved. Warm beer is only for those who drive on the wrong side of the road. But remember, Tussi's in the UK. But then again, if he comes to the Sunshine State, maybe he gets acclimated. I don't know. I'm not saying he drinks. I don't know. I don't know if warm beer is his thing or not. But yeah, we like it cold. Most of us, right, in the United States. For those that live in the United States, do you drink warm beer?
I'm sorry, is this like a thing? Warm beer?
Hell
that
no.
sounds disgusting.
No, it's disgusting. To me,
Yeah.
at least. But isn't that a thing in the UK? They serve it warm? Room temperature or some shit like that? Or am I hallucinating that? Am I imagining that?
Dude, what are you saying, Malik? What the fuck? Oh, time up. 24 hours.
Guinness is supposed to be drank warm. I don't like Guinness. It's like that dark, syrupy. I'll take German. Or Blue Moon. I like Blue Moon. Or a good citrus IPA. Why am I talking about beer? You know something? Let me behave while I'm ahead. I'm going to save the other Red Bulls. I can't have another one now. I mean, the Monsters.
Oh, no, that's 200 milligrams of caffeine. Don't do that to yourself.
I'm not. I'll wait till see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's another night.
Someone said chilled beer with ice.
With
What?
ice? With ice? Beer with ice? Never.
What are you guys doing, dude? I don't even drink. That doesn't sound good. Watered down beer? It's already watered down.
Listen, you don't have to drink anymore. You could still enjoy a nice meal at the Tussie Pub. By the way,
True.
he's going live soon, so all of you, go check out Tussie. He's like going live in like what? 10 minutes? Not even? Yeah, like 10 minutes he's going live. Yeah, the Poseidon's been there for some time. It's funny how the transponders are off. Everything's quiet. A lot of C-17s. There's been so much movement. Let me see if anything's being shown off the coast. What is that? Italy. What are the Italians doing? Why they have to go that way? Just seeing if anything. What is this? Who the hell is that? Spain. Well, Spain's helping us out too, you know. That's where our Pegasus were landing in Spain. There's a C-17 there now. We could actually look at the past and you could see what's been going on there. There's been a lot of activity, trust me, in Spain. Arrivals. It's been active all day. Like I said, those Pegasus, what happened? I did arrivals. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? No scheduled flights? Departures. What the hell? That's interesting. It's not telling me. Interesting. Because they did leave there earlier today, 3 of them. The Pegasus tankers, and then they went back. Do you know what's funny? Not really funny. Remember the UK had a drone right here, dude. Same area. The UK drone was there for hours over that same area where the Poseidon is right now. What are they tracking there? You remember that? We were watching the UK drone?
Yeah.
Same area. I think that was yesterday. Same area. I wonder what his pattern is. We can actually go back and see that drone. The same thing. It might have been a little bit more. They're not giving me the freaking information. What's going on? What do you mean, arrivals? Nothing. I don't know, that's acting weird, dude. Let me try it on this one. That is strange. I don't know, it's like a little on the glitchy side. Am I? No, I'm not in the right place, right here. It's doing it here too. On the civilian side. That is bizarre, dude. They're not showing what landed or took off now. It wasn't doing that earlier. Dude, there's nothing going on tonight. I'm telling you that right now. Absolutely not. It might be time for the Tusi show. You know? You want to take a break?
We could definitely take a break.
Because like we did this morning, if something happens, we could always come back on.
Yeah, we can always just come back, see what's going on.
And anybody, like Bean said, anybody's opinions matter here, whether we agree or disagree. Just keep it respectful. That's all we ask. Everybody's voice matters. We're not here to suppress. Well, God, no. But keep it respectful. That's all we ask. Keep it respectful. Don't forget, you can always email Sep and I here. Just note, oh my God, dude, I don't even know if I want to do this because of the things that are going on lately. You know what I mean? Even
I
opening.
think we're fine. I think we're fine.
You can contact us at iranfreedomazadi@yahoo.com. Yeah, I think it's time for me to chill back and go enjoy watching Tusi. Oh, somebody doesn't like Tusi. Cyber is not a big fan of Tusi. That's okay. You know, for those who want to watch, you watch Tusi. If not, it's just like anything. You have a choice. You don't have to tune in. Nobody's forcing anyone to do anything.
But don't disrespect, like, here's the thing. You can have criticizing opinions about people. You can have different opinions about people, but to, like, name call or lesser what they're contributing to is just outright disrespect.
Yeah, we're not going to allow people to disrespect anyone in chat or disrespect anyone doing what they're doing. I mean, you may dislike the person and you may not watch them. That's one thing. But I'm not going to allow people to disrespect other people like that.
Yeah, no mob mentality here.
Yeah,
guys.
come on.
We can all be friends. It's just a YouTube stream. It's not a big deal.
You know what I mean?
You can click on it or not click on it. It's not that.
It's okay to say, well, I'm not a fan of Tusi. I don't watch him. That's fine. But there's many of us that do watch him. And I respect your opinion that you do not watch him. But, you know, I'm not going to allow people to use slurs against him. The man is going through enough in his freaking life. You know what I'm saying? He's got enough on his plate, which is not good. And we're not going to contribute to that. And we're not going to allow people to here to contribute to that. Because that shit is just disgusting what he's going through. That he has to pick up and leave and go elsewhere because of the threats that he's undergoing right now. Not just him, his wife, family, who knows? So we're not gonna, like I said, it's one thing, you have your opinions and it's okay. But anyway, let's see, Flight Radar, what is Brian showing me now? What's going on?
What is that Flight Radar link? It just brought me to Flight Radar.
Oh, and he's taking me to Spain. What is this plane? He's telling me to go here for a reason. Which plane? I'm looking at it. I'm not seeing what you want me to see here. Brian. Anyway, like I said, we're gonna wrap up now. Oh, all transponders at Tuesday just shows. Yeah. Yeah, we're trying to keep it civil here. I still welcome a warm Guinness. Look at that. Stream hasn't crashed yet. Oh my God. Ah, the Poseidon. Yeah. Anyway, love to all of you. Be well, be blessed, be safe. For those that enjoy the rest of your weekend, Sepp and I will be back if anything breaks like we did at 7 o'clock my time this morning. And we'll keep you updated if we see anything of like importance. We're not just, just going to come on for the sake of it other than tomorrow just to keep an eye on everything. But if something happens overnight, we'll be back. Go check out Tusi. He's literally going to go live any second. Love to all of you. Be well, be blessed, be safe. Prayers to everyone. Prayers to the people of Iran and everyone in the region, in Israel, Jordan, everywhere. And we'll see you tomorrow, most likely. What the hell was that flashing? We'll see you tomorrow, if not sooner, if something is to occur. Till then, I'm out. I'm going to go watch Tusi and get another gyro to eat while I watch Tusi. Sepp is probably going to get well-deserved rest. What time is it there, dude? It's got to be like, what, 1 in the morning?
It's almost 1.
Yeah, Tusi's on.
1.
Tusi's on. He's got to be on. Why is my thing not working? Where is my subscriptions? Tusi, where are you? Oh, tell me I subscribed with the wrong account. Anyway, Tusi's live. Go to Tusi now. Let me see. Yeah, I subscribed with him there. Tusi's live. I believe he's live now. I'm going right now. Jesus. Oh, wait, not yet. He's literally... How long?
The US strike starts 5 minutes after the stream ends. That will be...
Waiting for Tusi. He might be overtime. He's supposed to have been going on right now. They're waiting on Tusi. It's literally going to go on any second, everybody. All right, go. Yeah, gyros, whatever. I'm going to have another one. We're going to be live tomorrow.